Hello, everybody. My name is Tucker, and welcome back to our Russian Fishing 4 float fishing character. Today, I'm back over at Donet, and I'm trying a spot that I've never actually seen. It just looked interesting coming by. So we're over here at 99,133, just kind of around the corner from town, not too far. And for some reason, this algae spot got my interest, and I've caught three sichels just immediately after casting out. And whatever this is that a rudd? No, a Terran. So far, just been bang, bang, bang every cast fish. Cast one out, got a 200-gram Sichel, then that 300-gram, and then that 300-gram Terran. Using the bark beetle larva so far. I was getting this one set up to cast out as well too, just to see if it does anything different on mayfly. And we'll toss a red worm bottom rod out there. Like we do. And of course, as soon as I start recording, the spot dries up. Someone's nibbling rod one there, but looks like it gave up. I still haven't bought carrots, I just realized. So probably no more digging. Small fish. Come on. There we go. Oh, nothing. Got something this time. Another Sichel. Small one. Little nace. Ooh, had to chase that one a little bit. 725-gram chub. And almost broke everything. Another small Sichel. Oh, good fishy fish. Probably our last day at Donets for a while. Not sure what I want to do next, but kind of time for a break. Enjoy Donets for a while and then like to move on. Got the four-legged thing upside down on the couch next to me. He's a bit worn out. I had to go into the office for 3 hours today, so I meant he was home alone barking for 3 hours. That a Rudd? Yep. 266 gram Ricky Rudd. Another one. Sigil. Kind of small, but I think it's a marker. Nope. 141. Not quite a marker, unfortunately. On big fish. Roach. Linked it off the tree. Patience. Patience now. This is a good one. At least a marker sigil. Or not. That was only 215. Wow. Honestly feels like the river must be moving stronger than normal then. Another sigil. 259 grams. Big hooks on this or small? I have big hook. Did not mean to leave big hooks on this. I wanted to go smaller. Yeah, mine was too late. Hoping with it being a cloudy day, we get a chance for some mussels. But not gonna ever hold my breath that I'm gonna catch a certain fish. Decent Sichel. 279. Looks like it's about to get hot again this weekend. They just issued a excessive heat warning for tomorrow through Tuesday. Wow, that's gonna be fun. Reading it as I was talking here. Didn't expect it to be through Tuesday. Means I'm gonna have a fun time mowing the lawn this weekend. Roach there on small hook. Sunfish. Smaller one. On good fish. I missed them both. I'm angry. That one's frustrating. Looking at the weekly record there that ACDC bag just cut. Come on, fish. We're 15 fish in 11 minutes, so not bad. Not a lot of good fish, but a lot of fish. I'll miss the fish on one. Almost pulled rod two too early. Looks like a decent sitchel though. Little bit small. Oh, good fishy fish. Oh, fish. Ooh, good fish. Big sitchel. Like 600 grams. 453. Wow. Um, got that caught in the tree somehow. Another chub. 526 grams. There. I'm surprised that went out as far as it did. I guess it bounced off the tree and just launched. Come on. That's a decent sitchel. 723 grams. For a spot I've never seen on VK, I'm pretty happy with this one. Yeah, smaller fish. Missed one on 2, got over back to the one on 1 in time, and it was a small sigil. Come on, fishy fish. Forgot I had no food. I jingle jangled earlier, so I was giving it a little bump just to see if there's a fish on it. Decent fish here. It's gonna come. It is. Roach. That was a Terran. I was about to get happy. And I've got to step away for just 1 second. I'll be right back. We may go a little bit into tomorrow in game 2. I'll leave the bottom rod in, but I've got to step away for a minute or 2. Yeah, but before I was able to stand up, it got a pretty good bite, so I didn't want it to put too much tension on it. It was a small, tiny break. We'll cast that back out, and we'll be right back. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's just say I had a big drink for lunch and had to go for dinner early. Didn't eat lunch today and had to go relieve some pressure. So a little bit later, we'll go a little bit. When it gets nighttime, we'll probably take a pause. And this rod, I knew it wasn't in the water. I was surprised when it was showing the float out there. So as soon as I picked it up, the float was in my hand. I just dropped that one. Good fish here. Another big sigil. 698 grams, 1200 XP. I'm happy about that. With it getting to be nighttime, I expect things will slow down here. It usually does at night. Come on, take it. I'm watching rod 2. There it goes. And it didn't actually stay up. That's unfortunate. Small perch. And with did not expect to catch a fish here. I was just picking the rod up. About to say, and with it being nighttime, I'm just gonna pick this rod up and put out another bottom rod for the night and take a break. And ended up hooking a decent fish there. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and cast this out. see if we can't get some rough or Donet's rough or potentially a mussels. I'm going to go ahead and put a small hook and red worm on this float rod and just let it kind of hang out there. But I'll pause through the night since I expect it to be slow. If we hook anything, I'll come back. And then we'll definitely be back in the morning for a little bit more fishing. Well, we're going to get... I missed that fish. Yep, we'll be back when we get something. And not too much later, that rod that was jingling finally actually had a fish on it. Little sunfish, nothing special there. So again, I'll pause, and if we get anything, we'll be back. And we're back. I never actually saw this rod go down, but I could see the little bleak on the end of it. So didn't think it was anything major, but didn't want to hide anything. That was about 30 minutes after we paused it. I kind of was just, I could see the fish on there just barely, was just out of the water there, and wanted to bring it back in for that. So again, if anything decent comes on, we'll be back. Otherwise, I'll pause for a bit and we'll see where we get. And we're back. It's about a half an hour later in game. Rod 2 here got, looks like a bream maybe. Yep, 500 gram bream. So hopefully a fish piece there. Nothing spectacular. And rod 1's getting nibbled. May scare it off. Nope. Whoa. I'm not getting this fish. There's no way. I'm getting this fish. Woohoo. I'm surprised. 1.278 kilo chub. 1100 XP. What is the capacity on this rod? I forget. That's a 2.6 capacity load, so that's not quite as surprising as I thought it was. But that was a fun one. I did not expect anything like that, so I'm kind of glad I had everything already recording then. So again, I'll pause. If we hook something decent, I'll be back, or I'll be back when the sun comes up. And another bottom rod fish. Again, seems like every half an hour we hook something. This looks like a decent sitchel, at least. It is a sitchel. It was not decent. But don't want y'all to miss the fish in case it comes out to be something good. So again, we'll pause, and if we get something through the night, we'll be back. And we're back again, another half an hour later. And another pretty decent fish here. At least with the way it ran, I didn't get a good look. Ooh, a rare Black Sea Kutum. 2494 XP. Nice fish. I'm hoping that's going to be worth a bit. I think that's the first one of those I've ever caught. $490 grams. No wonder I didn't recognize it. Black Sea Roach. That's what it's known as. Da-da-da. Close to the bottom, occasionally floating. Interesting. So glad I came back for y'all to see that fish. But again, we'll be back at probably 1 o'clock at the rate this goes. So remember how I said I'd be back at 1 o'clock? At 1:05, fish bit rod 1, and it popped off as soon as I grabbed it. So missed that fish, but it continues to be about every half an hour to an hour we get a fish on. So I'll be back about 1:30. And it's 1:30, and we got another fish on. Almost exactly on a half an hour. What do we have? Looks like a decent rough. Yeah, 70 gram rough. That one makes me happy. and we'll be back here at 2 o'clock. Well, it's almost 2:30, but we did just get a weekly record on that Black Sea Kutum. So I'm not familiar with those at all. So let's take a quick look at those. It was still just a regional record, so it wasn't anything special. But Black Sea Kutums, they get up to 6 kilos, and they've been caught a lot on, I don't even recognize that bait. Cockchafer larva. I have to look for some cockchafer larva. And in the US, 3 kilo, 1.6 kilo, and my tiny 449 gram one. So not entirely surprised, but found that interesting. So we'll be back again as we get a little bit closer to daytime, and we'll see what we can do during the day. And we're back. It is about 4 o'clock. I think this fish actually bit a little bit earlier. I ran back to town to grab some more carrots just because I was out, and I think I heard it earlier than when I could. Did go look for cockchafers, the larva. We are just right around the corner from town here. I did run back to go look at cockchafer larva after seeing that for the Black Sea Kutums, and that is, at least here, gold bait only, and I'm not going to spend gold real money on cockchafer larvas, so I'll take a look elsewhere for them, see if next time we're over at Volkov they have any. But I did buy 350 carrots for 10 silver. And we'll go ahead and pause again. I'll come back here in about an hour when the sun's more up, and we'll do another day of fishing. Or we'll come back a little early because we've got a fish on both rods. So it looks like a decent small river mussel there. Actually thought it was bigger. That's why I said decent. I did go ahead and switch rod 1 back to bigger hooks and bark beetle larva just so I know when things start picking up again. And here on rod 2, looks like a little perch. Yep. Or rod 3, actually, little perch. We'll go ahead and just kind of cast this out a little bit. Let it float through algae here. I'm watching too to see if there's actually a fish on or if it's still nibbling. There's now a fish on. Decent sitchel, 280 grams. And sitchel on the float rod. 245, I guess 250 is a marker. And if you don't watch my videos and don't know what a marker is, because everyone has different terminology for that, that to me is the fish that have the little green check mark next to them. That means they're of a certain size and worth significantly more. Oh, there was a fish on there the whole time and it just popped off at the very end there. Nice floater sitchel. 395 grams. I went with a size 12 hook. I think I'm going to go ahead and put that rod up. Looks like a decent fish here on 3. Rudd or roach? It was roach. And take the other bottom rod back out. What do I have on it? I've got a 14. Kind of want to go smaller. Let's go with a 16 on here with mayflies. see if that makes any difference. Another roach, maybe. Nope, worse. Tiny, tiny perch. I was just curious how many fish we'd caught overall. I hadn't checked that in a while. Roach or Terran? I think that's a Terran. Yep, 332. Not bad. I will take that. And I think there's a fish over here. No, I missed one on 2. Saw it before. Saw it pretty much as it was already too late. 1-on-1 right now. Got back to it. This is a decent one. Another Terran? Nope, little roach. $546 roach. I don't think this is anything special. 39-gram marker bleak, and there's the marker I'm talking about. Some people call them flagged, others tagged. They were markers when I first started many years ago. Ooh, that looks like a sunfish. Nice 95-gram sunfish. Wish it was a little bit bigger than that, but ain't gonna complain. Come on, fish. Give me fish. Give me fish. Good fish. Got a decent number of fish. I mean, we're 47 fish in, 33 minutes in, although some of that was fishing through the night, but all paused, so not a direct fish per minute type thing, but overall, it's been a pretty good day. Oh, I'm missed a fish, got back in time to get whatever small thing this is. Ooh, that was actually really good bleak. 98-gram bleak. Did not expect that to be a good fish. We honestly should try some wild carp fishing here. I didn't think about that until now, but not in the mood to. Oh yeah, it is Thursday. I gotta take the trash out tonight. Doing brain things. One of those weeks where I feel like I've done nothing because I've had to go to the office for multiple hour meetings 2 times this week. And while I'm in those meetings, it's laptop closed, that type of thing. So I honestly forgot it was Thursday until right now. Also means here in a little bit, there's something I like to watch on Twitch. Small sitchel on the bottom rod. Come on, fishy fish. I don't know if I'll go full day, full second day here, if I'll cut it off a little bit soon. We'll see. We'll look at it around noon and make a decision. Probably depends on what kind of fish we're catching. Right now, day 2 has not been as good as I was hoping. What was that? Weekly record ultralight bleak with that 98-gram bleak. I just saw my name over in chat. Or really, I saw the highlighted name and knew it was mine. I didn't actually see my name. That's a big old perch. 600-gram perch, and the game just screwed me. Wouldn't let me pick up the rod, even though I set it. Oh, I missed another fish. Oh, I'm getting angry. I'm getting angry. Game wouldn't let me pick up a rod, even though I could set it down and pick up the rod that I was holding. Oh, yep, I'm done. That made me mad. Missed 2 fish because of that. But either way, I mean, we ended up with 50 fish. It's a 40-minute episode. I'm not going to complain. I don't think it's going to be an amazing silver day. It was a decent XP day. That weird thing there just has me upset and worn out. I almost said words that rhyme with Tucker without muting. And that to me was time to call it. We'll run over here. 51 fish. I'm going to guess 90 silver. I think we're lower than 100. 93. On the dot, too. Let's go see if we got anything for the cafe. We do have 3 bleak. I need to see if that's going to be better or not. This will be better for sure. Didn't get 5 big old sigils. So I need to go look if the 3 bleak we have are better than I think it was 12 silver. I don't think they will be. So it's 8 silver from the fish market. And the reason I'm doing this is it's a small bleak order, but it's 12 silver, so it is better to sell them here. So there's 19, basically 20 silver from the cafe. Do we still have 80 silver? I think so. Yep, 83. So ended up with basically 103, 104 silver on the day, and we're over 1,000 silver again. So hope you all enjoyed. We'll be back again tomorrow over on the spin character, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye now.